We're Steph and Travis, Canadians who didn't know much about sailing. We didn't let that or a global pandemic stop us from living our dreams, and we've been winging it ever since. We took off from Toronto and made it to Grenada in year 1, and we've got no plans on stopping. Subscribe to join our life on the water. Thanks to our patrons who keep the dream going.
Views don't suck in this anchorage. Looking at my dream boat for the last day and a half. We sailed up to the windward side of the island. A lot of cool reefs to check out and just a good spot. So we're gonna do some exploring up here for a few days. It's really pretty. A lot of the anchorages up on the windward side are pretty exposed to the wind, and there's just a really big reef that blocks all the waves. So you get a nice calm anchorage, but you get a nice good breeze, which is always a bonus in the Caribbean because you always want that breeze coming through the boat, otherwise it gets hot. So yeah, we're gonna dinghy around here. This is behind us, Green Island. I don't think there's much hiking on it, but a couple really nice little beaches. And right now the water's a little murky because it's just been a lot of wind, heavier winds. So it stirs up the water a bit. Yeah, we're gonna dinghy around the corner here. There might be another anchorage in there that tucks in, and it might be only good for like one boat. So we're gonna check that out, maybe go anchor there tonight. And just good old exploring. See what we can get up to.
Feels like we're somewhere totally different now.
Yeah, somewhere new. Has kind of a Bahamas feel, like low, rocky volcanic island.
Sometimes it's nice to just get away from all the busyness. I mean, Antigua's great because you can find pretty much anything. There's lots of people, and sometimes it's nice to see a lot of people, I think.
Well, Antigua's been the most, feels like normal. A lot of tourism around. Usually it's just been cruisers that we've ever kind of seen. So now you actually talk to people and you're like, oh, you're here on vacation, cool.
Are you on a boat? No, we're in a hotel or a resort.
So it's kind of neat to see people come back and vacationing.
But it's also nice that we have the option of getting away and doing what we enjoy, which is kind of just being on our own on more remote islands and kind of having the beach to ourselves versus, you know, having tons of people around.
Yeah, we like private beaches, more or less. So we go and find them. But this is a cool little spot. These things are cool. They're huge. And they're all over. Feels like we're in Land Before Time.
Kind of look like giant aloe vera leaves, but not as poofy.
And on the other side of Green Island, this is another popular anchorage. So this is where the full reef protects all the waves coming in, but you get a really nice breeze, as you can see. That's where all the big seas and wind come from. I'm not a surfer, but I think you could probably surf some of these. That one looks pretty good right there. Might have to get the paddleboard and try it out. Maybe not.
Ooh, a lot of fossilized stuff here.
Is that a footprint? It's like a bird's foot or something. What do you think it is?
I don't know. Neat though.
They're everywhere. There wasn't too much to snorkel over there. The waves were pretty big and I think it kind of stirred up the water. There wasn't too much coral with marine life underneath, so I think we are going to pick up our anchor, head over to the anchorage next over so that we can take the dinghy out and explore the other end of Antigua. There was a landmark that we saw on the east coast that we thought we might have needed to rent a car to go check out. If we can check stuff out by dinghy, then that's always a plus and way more preferable than having to rent a car and get around. So I'm excited for that, and we will go check that out. The anchorage next door is 2 seconds away, and I mean, we could just dinghy over. We did it yesterday just to get a lay of the land. The nice thing about being on a boat is that we can change our scenery whenever we want, and I love being able to change our front yard and our backyard view. So we've been here for a couple of days, and why not change it up? So we're gonna head over there and pick up anchor momentarily. I think Travis is just trying to get a couple of drone shots in here before we change things up. While Travis is getting his drone shots, I'm just going to use this time to make us a smoothie before we head out. We were able to find some frozen berries, which are way cheaper. Whenever you do find berries, they're usually mega expensive. We saw strawberries, a kilogram of fresh strawberries for $49 Canadian, yet a bag of frozen strawberries, like $6. So we did stock up on some frozen fruit. I am just using some frozen, like a mixed berry with strawberries, blackberries, and blueberries. And a banana. I feel like a smoothie always has to have a banana in it because it just thickens it up and naturally sweetens it as well. Mango nectar, I'll just use that up. A little bit of yogurt as well. I think that was perfect timing. I just finished making smoothies. How was the droning?
Droning came out pretty good, I think. We'll see what we can put together from it.
Are we ready to go?
Yeah.
We're just picking up our anchor now. Anchor's up. Was probably one of the quickest anchorage changes we've had. It only took us several minutes to get here, anchor down. Now we have a new front yard and a new backyard. Much more open of an anchorage here. It's really big. The boats are, a lot of boats here, but everyone's all spaced out. It's huge. And we are gonna pick up where we left off. We're gonna dinghy the 2K that away behind the camera to check out that landmark that we were talking about. Rocks right there. Found our parking spot.
Yeah, snagged a good little spot. There's just enough sand right here. And there's a bunch of reef that break, well, they break the waves a bit. You just gotta come in this way and go around. But it's a pretty good spot to get in to come see the Devil's Bridge.
It was a little aggressive coming in though. We're like, that's where we're gonna leave the dinghy? We got in okay.
Not too bad, I think we scored. Didn't have to rent a car.
Our dinghy is our car. We just have a little bit more of a challenge in finding a parking spot than your regular vehicle. But it's all part of the fun. 2-second walk from the actual parking lot, so pretty sweet.
I wonder where Picasso gets his ideas from. Can you see the faith?
The area here is comprised of limestone rock. The Devil's Bridge is the result of waves from the Atlantic crashing against the coast for hundreds of thousands of years, along with millions of years of ancient reef formation. The bridge is surrounded by geysers and blowholes, and it's really quite spectacular. The bridge got its name as it was believed that the devil lived there, a place of mass suicide and water so rough that anyone who fell from the bridge would never make it out alive.
Just got back, just in time that we didn't hit that squall coming through. Now we just snorkel around this island. Water's really murky here, surprisingly. I just think there's been a lot of heavy weather, so it's been stirring everything up. But it seems like it could be a pretty good spot to snorkel with like very settled conditions. Left the windward side of the island today. We sure picked a wavy day to head out today. To put that in context, that boat's got to be like 160, maybe 130 plus feet, and it's getting tossed around, so it's choppy today.
Yeah, it's not good. If it doesn't make your tummy all swirly, I don't know what will.
So we just got to Pigeon Bay, Anchorage. What? Oh, so we just got to Falmouth. Falmouth?
Yeah.
Yeah, what she said. Falmouth Bay, and then this is just Pigeon Beach over here. And it's a good spot to anchor and watch all these crazy super yachts coming in. We just had a really nice, massive catch come in. Let's check it out here.
As always, thank you for watching, joining our adventure and our journey. Help us out by hitting that subscribe button, sharing us with your family and friends, and doing all that good stuff that lets us know you're enjoying our content. Thanks, guys.